Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back. I know, I've been away, gone, I don't know where for the past 2 months, I think. I think the last time I uploaded a video was back in early October, and it was my brow tutorial, and I just disappeared. I know. So there's really nothing, like not a big story behind it. Basically, I stopped creating videos for my YouTube channel thinking I'm gonna create makeup tutorials for my Instagram stories. And I did do that for maybe a month to 2 months at the most. So if I started like in the beginning of October until the beginning of December. And I just wasn't feeling it for some reason. I just wasn't 100% happy like I am here in my beauty room, with everything set up in front of me. I wasn't feeling the tutorials on my stories. So after a couple months or so after about a month or 2 months of just creating looks on my stories, I decided to stop. I don't know, I might do some random looks on my Instagram stories once in a while, like once in the blue moon, but I want to get back into filming makeup tutorials for my YouTube channel. And I was doing, like, every week I was like creating videos. Sometimes 2 videos were going up a week, but I want to get back into it and just start creating at least once a week different kinds of makeup tutorials, even beauty videos, fashion videos, whatever I feel like doing. So yeah, that's basically the main story behind why I disappeared from YouTube. Nothing big, nothing major, but it was just basically I decided to go on to do tutorials on stories, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm back here now on YouTube. It feels great. It feels really good. I'm really happy, 100%. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue creating tutorials and different videos for you guys right here on my channel. So for today's makeup tutorial, I am going to be creating another holiday Christmas inspired makeup look. Christmas is my favorite time of year, guys. I love it so much. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I already created a makeup look, like a Christmas holiday inspired makeup look already. This is basically my second one and probably my last one for this year. But I did, like, for me, a classic holiday makeup look is like a winged line, like a bold winged liner on my eyelids and a red lip. For today, I wanted to change it up on the eyes a little bit, do more like different colors, but still keep the red lip. For today's makeup tutorial, I did use the Violet Voss Berry Burst palette. This is a fun size, so that means it's like the mini size palette. It does have 10 different eyeshadow palettes inside, and I did use like the burgundy one and then this really beautiful shimmer shade and this other shimmer shade. I like a few different colors in this palette I did use, but the main color for this look was this burgundy one right here, this really pretty color. I did keep the lip red for today because that's like my favorite color for the holidays, but I did use a different lipstick on my lips for today. Anyways, guys, if you want to see how I created this makeup look for the holidays, then keep on watching. Alright, y'all, so I just finished prepping my face off camera. I did moisturize my face first using the Olay Luminous Whip Moisturizer. This is actually new in my skincare collection. It has SPF 25, which is amazing. You just put it on in the morning and you're good to go for the rest of the day. For those that follow me on Instagram, you know that I love the Garnier Moisture Rescue Refreshing Gel Cream. That was like my go-to moisturizer every single day, but I did run out of it, and usually, like, sometimes I'll repurchase the same product if I really do like it, and sometimes I actually like to change it up and try another product. I definitely love that Garnier one, don't get me wrong, I might even get it again, but I wanted to try something different, and this one was on sale. So like I said, this Olay Luminous Whip Moisturizer, I got it online through the Walmart website actually, and yeah, I absolutely love it so far. It's like a, I don't know, you can't really see it, but it's like a whipped texture. And when you start putting it all over your face, it just melts into your skin. and it just leaves your skin feeling really smooth and not oily. That's a huge thing for me. I don't like to feel oily after putting on moisturizer, and I don't get that with it. It just pretty much sinks into your skin and it feels really smooth. Also, I did go in with a face primer as well. I went in with my go-to primer at the moment. It's the Morphe Equalizer Face Primer. I use this all the time. It's my favorite primer right now, guys. It really does smooth out the surface of my skin. It really does reduce the look of my pores, so that's a plus. Now we are going to start with the eyes. I'm going to first prime my eyelids. That is really important in my opinion, to prime the lids so then your eyeshadow basically will stay on a longer time. And for today's video, I'm going to go in with the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. And this is a great one, guys, from the drugstore. It's super inexpensive and it does the job really well. Alright, so now I'm going to go into the Violet Voss Berry Burst palette. I'm going to go into a shade first to set that base. So there are no names in this eyeshadow palette, but that's okay. I'm going to go into the lightest shade right here. And I'm just using a regular eyeshadow brush. It's one of my bigger eyeshadow brushes. And we're just going to take that light eyeshadow and just tap it all over my eyelid. Alright guys, so now we're going to go into the main shade for this eye look. We're going to go into this really pretty, like a burgundy, red burgundy color. It is a little bit darker than that one, so we're going to go into this one. I'm going to be using a short eyeshadow brush. This one is by the brand Still Spa Essentials. And like I said, it's just a regular short eyeshadow brush. So I'm just placing this color all over the eyelid. I am not being neat about it. I just want to make sure I get the color, like the shade, all over the lid, and then we will blend it out after. Okay, so I just put tape on the outer part of my eyelid because I really want a sharp edge afterwards. So going back into this shade, I'm just going to continue placing it all over my eyelid until I'm happy with the amount that I have. And I'm going to actually go in with my ring finger and just place a little bit on the lid. And it really does bring out the color a little bit more. Okay, so I did apply the eyeshadow on both eyelids, sorry. I look a little crazy right now, but that's okay. I'm going to take a fluffy brush, a fluffy blending brush like this. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's from the Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette, and I still have it. It's such a great brush. And we're going to try our best to blend out the edges as best we can. There's nothing on this one, by the way. There's no other eyeshadow on this brush. Just using a light hand and going in circular motions and just blending out that edge. I'm going to go back into that really light shade, that first shade that we went into. Using the biggest eyeshadow brush that I have, the fluffiest one that I have, I'm going to grab a little bit of that and just really lightly go over the edge of that burgundy color, just to blend it out a little bit more. So something like that, I think I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm gonna go finish the other eye and I will be right back. All right guys, so I did quite a few things off camera, but we're not done yet with the eyes. I'm gonna go back into the Violet Voss palette and we're gonna use this really pretty eyeshadow. It's a shimmer eyeshadow, which looks kind of like that. I hope it's focusing, but it's really pretty. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use my ring finger and just tap it on the lid a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Okay, so for the lower lash line, we're gonna go back into that burgundy shade and we are just going to place that shade on our lower lash line. I'm just gonna take that really light shade again and just blend out the lower part of the eyelid. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna show you guys what I did on my face, so far on my face, and then I'm gonna finish the rest on camera. So for foundation, I did use my favorite drugstore foundation ever. It's the Maybelline Matte, Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade Ivory. And for concealer, guys, under my eyes, on my forehead, a little bit on my chin, and the bridge of my nose, I did use my favorite concealer from the drugstore. It's the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in the shade Porcelain. To set the entire face, guys, you know I always use the same powder. It's by MAC Cosmetics. It's the Studio Fix Powder in NC20. I'll just quickly show you guys inside. It looks like that. I already hit pan on it, but I still have probably half left, so I'm gonna have to get a new one soon. So if you look a little bit closely, my inner tear duct and my brow bone, I did go in with another shimmer shade. So going back to this palette, the Violet Voss palette, I did use this shade right here. It is the lightest shade, the lightest shimmer shade in the palette, and I just put a little bit on my tear duct and my brow bone. For eyebrows, guys, I did use one of my favorite eyebrow pencils. It is from the drugstore. It's my Essence Eyebrow Designer Pencil in the shade Brown. And for lashes, guys, I did put on some falsies. I did use the Demi Wispies by Ardell. For my lower lash line, guys, I did put on some mascara. I used the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. It's a small one like that. It's a sample size. Kush mascara or Kush mascara. I'm not sure how to say it, but it is in the shade Black. And I did line my waterline, guys, using the Long Lasting Eye Pencil by Essence in the shade Black Fever. Now I'm going to put on some blush, guys. There are quite a few blushes. Well, there is like maybe a few blushes that I always go to. They're like my favorite ones, but I want to change it up a little bit. I'm going to go into this palette right here. It's an eyeshadow and like a blush palette. It's by BH Cosmetics. It's called the Nouveau Neutrals palette. I hope I said that right. So this is how the palette looks inside. It is so beautiful. I'm gonna actually use these two blush shades. I'm going to mix them together and use that for my blush today. Okay, so now for highlight, I'm going to go in with my favorite go-to highlighter from the drugstore. It's the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter in the shade Rose Gold Molten. I'm not gonna contour my face or bronze my face for a while now. Well, not for a while, but maybe for a couple months now, I guess. I haven't been doing it. I like the way everything is without it. I might go back to it. I have nothing against it, but yeah, for now, I'm not gonna bronze my face or contour it. All right, guys, so now it's time for the lippies. I'm gonna line my lips first using the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade True Red. All right, y'all, so my camera did stop, so I did line my lips with the Color Statement Lip Liner in the shade True Red by Milani, and now I did fill in my lips using this Cream Lip Stain by Sephora in the shade Truly Red. Sorry guys, it's actually called Always Red, not Truly Red. This shade is called Always Red, and it's the Cream Lip Stain by Sephora. All right guys, so the last step is to set the entire face. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is the cherry scented, and it smells really good. All right guys, that comes to the end of today's makeup tutorial. This is like another holiday Christmas inspired makeup look, and I absolutely love how it came out. So yeah, that's basically the backstory of why I disappeared a little bit from YouTube. I just decided to start creating tutorials on my stories, and like I said earlier, I just wasn't feeling it and I want to come back here. This is basically my baby. I created this channel, and yeah, I'm gonna continue making videos for here. Well, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it when you take the time out of your day to watch these tutorials. It means so much to me. Until next time, I will see you in my next video. Mwah, take care, bye.